Whispers from his heart, experiencing the love of God, moving brokenness to healing by personally connecting to God daily. In her interview on Business Innovators Radio, Brenda walks through the writing process and how her book Whispers from His Heart, Experiencing the Love of God came to be. Birthed from one of the darkest times of her life, the writing of this book was part of her healing process. Brenda W. Levine is the author of Whispers from His Heart, Experiencing the Love of God, a devotional journal offering encouragement through daily life struggles, igniting hope, instilling purpose, and inspiring dreams again. Daily devotions have been called exercise for the soul, and just as physical exercise promotes physical health, so daily devos promote spiritual health. According to the Pew Research Center in Washington, D.C., only 36% of evangelicals say they have a daily devotional, and women are 30% more likely to have a daily devotions than men. Women's devotional books make up almost 80% of the devotional book category, so there seems to be a strong market for them. Toya Poplar says of Brenda Levine's book Whispers from His Heart, written in the style of Sarah Young's Jesus Calling, Whispers is a daily devotional that does exactly what the name suggests. It whispers aptly spoken words to the quiet place of your heart. In her interview on Business Innovators Radio, Brenda walks through the writing process and how this book came to be. This podcast can be found on the Business Innovators Radio. She shares how this book was birthed from one of the darkest times of her life. She found herself going through 2 painful divorces that she didn't want to happen, but had no ability to stop. It was during this dark time in her life that she went to God again in a new way. Not just spending time studying and praying, but journaling and learning to hear God's voice as it spoke to her needs directly. The writing of this book was part of her healing process. Now she wants to share that journey with the others so they can also learn to hear the whispers from God's heart. So no matter what they have experienced or they are facing now, they can know God is there with them and He cares. He wants to step into their lives and be there for them in a tangible way they can feel. Her book is a way other women can learn to experience this for themselves, and it is more a workbook than book is it meant to be used as each day as they learn to spend time with God. She offers a free 7-day challenge where anyone can get free devotions from her book and learn to hear God's voice for themselves at the Whisper Challenge.